Say hello to all the little princes and princesses.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi there.
What's your name?
My name is Louise Keeton, and I am the playwright.
I'm Caitlin, and I'm playing Phoebe, the fairy godmother in training.
My name is Chelsea Jean, and I have the privilege of playing Cinderella.
My name is Patrick Warren, and for the role of the prince.
My name is Liz Kinder, and I am playing the part of Maybelle.
My name is Emily Morrison, and I'm going to be playing the role of Hortense.
My name is James Ricks, and I am the director of Cinderella, the Fairy Godmother's Tale, which is set to perform at the New York Children's Theater Festival in 2014.
Cinderella, the Fairy Godmother's Tale is the story that we all know and love, but with a surprising magical twist. Phoebe, the newest fairy godmother in training, must bring Cinderella and the prince together before midnight in order to gain her wings and the official title of fairy godmother. She has to avoid Hortense, Cinderella's stepmother, who wants Cinderella's stepsister, Mabel, to marry the prince, and she also can't use any magic.
No magic? Not until you get your wings.
So she has to use her own mind and all of her own strategies to figure out how to bring these two people who are meant to be together in a very short amount of time.
Back in May 2013, I saw Cinderella, a Fairy Godmother's Tale, and it's a great little piece of children's theater, I gotta say. There's a lot of humor in each of the characters. I really liked how the prince was a bit of a bookworm, and that ends up being something that he and Cinderella bond over.
On three, let's both say our favorite book.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Prince Fairy Tale!
The fairy godmother herself is a bit of a ditz, and it's a lot of fun to watch her sort of put everything together.
And the difference about this show is, it comes from the point of view of, the fairy godmothers.
So anytime that magic is used in the story, the fairy godmothers turn to the kids in the audience and ask them for their help. So that gives the kids the opportunity to affect what's happening on stage, and it sort of puts all the power in their laps.
Just like magic.
It's amazing how Louise stays true to certain plot elements from both the original Brothers Grimm version and the Disney movie version, and how she ties them together from the perspective of a different character. And another thing I love is the relationship that Cinderella has with her stepsister.
She's so ridiculous, and Maybelle is very much caught in the middle, and she just wants to love whoever she wants to.
But I will love Prince Rudy.
Don't tell me you're still hung up on that Kenneth creature.
The stepmother is kind of a jerk.
Hortense, even though she's technically a mean character, a selfish character, she's only mean and selfish because she's afraid, and she needs to know that she has support and love.
There's some of the reasons why I'm excited about this production, because I think Louise tells a story that expands on that and tells you that beauty is more than skin deep, and that it comes from self-acceptance and love and kindness and knowledge and knowing yourself. And I think that's really, really super important for kids and adults.
I'm smart. Right. I'm capable. Right. I deserve love. Right. And by golly, I deserve some pretty shoes too.
All of these characters and all of these elements are important for our children, are important for us adults to be reminded of, and important for us to believe that there is such a thing as magic. We just have to find it in each other, and most of all, find it in ourselves.
One of the things that I really love about working with Louise as a playwright is that she's not only immensely knowledgeable of all of the various source material, she is also incredibly willing to play and to say yes and to throw ideas around. And I think that the relationship between playwright and director sometimes be a tenuous one, but in this case it's just been a sheer joy.
Can't wait to hear about how it does in New York. To know that I had any part of it makes me feel very flattered.
I'm very excited to be here.
Cinderella is the perfect addition to the New York Children's Theater Festival, mostly just because it's a really fun piece of theater.
It's very clever, it's very fun, it's interactive.
I'm definitely there for that.
The first time I read it, I was like giggling out loud.
This play is Cinderella, and we're going to the ball.
Yay, Cinderella.
So, if you're in New York, you should definitely go and see it. Cinderella, Fairy Godmother's Tale.
May you all wear